I'm just doing a video because I'm just so angry. I'm just, you know how you're reading through the news and something just, like, you just see something that no one else can see and about this world, and you're just so frustrated with the world. It's just a clear example of just how shitty this world is. I don't know if you've seen this already, but it's I'm sure you realize there was a bomb in Lebanon. Not a bomb, but just an explosion. No one knows who's at fault. But 2 days after the bomb, the footage was released of this lady having a photo shoot, and it captures the moment the explosion goes off. Let's watch it now for you guys that haven't seen it.
Душевно. Звичайно, це ж заправка око. Око. Завжди гарна ідея.
Oh, how bad is my fucking 360p? That's all I got. It's not right. Yeah, anyway, so that's it, guys. Like, and I was reading some of the comments. I don't think it's this video, and the people in the comments are like, "Oh, this poor woman. This is supposed to be the most beautiful day of your life, and this terrible explosion happens." Like, they feel sorry for this woman. How can you feel sorry for this woman? Like, let's rephrase this. Let's look at this situation in a completely different perspective. Look at this woman's dumb face. Look at the ego gratification this woman is indulging in. She lives in a country where I would say the majority of the people can't even afford bread and water. They can't even meet their needs for survival. And this woman, somehow, I'm betting because she has just because she has a symmetrical face, she has some portion of beauty, has maybe probably leveraged that into a wealthy family, a man who has money. I don't know. Maybe she had money to begin with. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit where the money came from. But this woman is indulging in big ego gratification, probably wasting thousands of dollars just for her own narcissistic fucking dumb photo shoot with her stupid fucking smile. Like, you can't get more selfish than that. And I know there's people that's going to be like, that's okay, it's her money. It's her money. She should be able to spend her money on herself, do whatever she wants. She earned the money. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's not your money. It's your luck. A lot of the time, doors open for you. You get money, and you should show a level of gratitude. And if you're living in a city where people are struggling to survive, you should not be spending the money on yourself like that. Like, that I don't understand it. And you know what's worse? Like, who the fuck's his husband? Like, you already know how shitty this marriage is going to be. Like, if this woman is that self-indulgent, that selfish, that's just an indicator of what it's going to be like for the rest of your marriage. Like, look how she's like, I'm so happy, it's my wedding day, I'm so happy, thank you for making me happy. But then tomorrow her dopamine supply goes down, next week it's not as high as it was on her wedding day, and now she's like, why aren't you making me happy? I need to be happy. Let's go on a holiday. I'm sad. But this husband, whoever the fuck he is, he's just thinking about his dick right now. He's just thinking like, oh yes, I paid for this beautiful woman. I can finally fucking jizz on her. My balls hurting. I need to jizz into a beautiful woman. Because that's just women. That's what women are today. They're just valued for their ability to take jizz, for for the little pleasure, the 5 seconds of pleasure that they offer a man, that means they're a huge value. Yeah. Like I just did a shit, and that was 5 seconds, probably even more, of like a nice feeling pleasure. Do I value the toilet? Do I look at that toilet and it's like, that toilet so good, you know? Like if there was less of those toilets around, can you imagine the prices of toilets, how expensive that would be? Like everyone's just fucking running around like trying to get a toilet, like a nice toilet to shit in. That's what women are today. They're just valued for that fucking releasing pleasure. And this woman, she's leveraged that to make lots of money, and she's wasting it on herself and her own attention. When people are starving in her city, you know? Like if I was this guy marrying her, I would rather be inside the bomb. I wouldn't to marry this woman. You know? Like, I don't know. This is mean. I know this is not like good moral behavior to make fun of this woman. Like I just hate behavior like this, and I hope she gets guided. I hope she's traumatic from this experience and has a reflection on her own actions. But I doubt it. Like this. Here's a video of this woman. Let's look at her talking.
I've been preparing for my big day like for 2 weeks. I was so happy like all the other girls. I'm getting married. My parents are gonna be happy seeing me in a white dress. I'll be looking like a princess and everything.
Just needs to be a princess.
I was really happy, like any other girl. Well, what happened during the explosion? Here, there's no word to explain what happened. I feel so sad.
I feel so sad.
Trust me, what you see now,
there's people out there, they just lost a family member. Like I know you can't do this. I know you can't, like, something bad happened. It's like, it's easy for me to be like, oh, be grateful, even though I live in a country where shit like this doesn't happen. You know, but
smile,
it's just it's an example of all the people's mindset.
Totally yesterday, I was shocked. I was wondering what happened to other people, about what happened to Lebanon. When I woke up and I saw the damage that happened to Beirut,
Is this the husband? But the photo's bad. I don't even care. I don't care. You know, I don't want to judge this woman, but to me, it's obvious that this is bad behavior. I feel really bad for the girl who ruined her big day. The pain they must have gone through. The shoot was quite amazing. She's stunning in her wedding dress. Glad she's okay. Look at Robert G. Fucking 72. I'm so angry and tired of fucking listening and seeing men just be needy dogs over a beautiful woman. Like, I'm so tired of it. And you see it on Instagram, and you see it on Facebook. Just men with no dignity, no self-respect. They see a beautiful woman. They act pathetic over it. And I would say, I've been to Lebanon, guys. I was in Lebanon last year. These people are the worst of that shit. I've seen women on the street barely wearing any clothes. Like, just fucking, just with short shorts or yoga pants. And, like, the men are just needy dogs. They all just, like, look and stare and, pant. They literally pant over that shit on the street, and it's pathetic. And I think this city needs to reflect on their behavior, because they're not that innocent. This is an example of their behavior and their thoughts, and the women are attention seekers, and the men have no integrity or respect for themselves. and they're all desperate to copy the Western civilization. Desperate, pathetically desperate. So, fucking hell, it's just whatever. I want you guys to explore that mindset. Like, just think about how selfish it is to waste money on stupid desires, like stupid weddings like this, when you live in a city where people are starving. Like 100%. I don't know if people are religious. I don't know. I'm just inviting you to think about this. Imagine if you lived in a city where people lived a minimal lifestyle. They were happy with their basic necessities, food, shelter. Everyone was like that. And the people who were rich, who had excess money, they used that money to help other people get food and shelter. And everybody lived together in harmony and shared their wealth. And no one was poor, and no one was hungry, and no one was desperate to do stupid, shitty, trivial shit like this. Can you imagine what utopia we would live in? Can you imagine the people, how they could be free from their government, that they wouldn't have, if there was a tyranny, if there was a bad government in place, how they can just walk away, because they're just, all they need is food and shelter. And they basically, these people, when there is corruption, people enslave themselves because they're so addicted to their other meaningless desires that they can't walk away from a city. They can't walk away from their homes, their comfortable lifestyle. So they handcuff themselves they hand over the power to the dictator because they have no power over themselves. Do you see how your own treatment on yourself is a reflection on the society? I don't know, I don't want to keep going, just I'm fucking over it. But yeah, this is my perspective on the Lebanese explosion and that wedding shoot. If you don't feel the same, I don't care. I think I'm right, and that's it.